Well, good morning, friends and family. This is Wander on day 100 of my Appalachian Trail journey. Brother John right there has brought me up to Bake Oven Knob, well, parking lot, Bake Oven Knob Road. Big parking lot. They must have a lot of people come up here, a lot of locals that come up here for doing this. I am doing a Sobo hike today. I'll be heading that way across the parking lot, and then tomorrow John will bring me back up here and I'll be heading northbound through the gates over there. But today is a 16.4 mile day. Right off the bat I'll be going over Knife's Edge. Some good scenic views there, but some interesting walking on the trail. I'll bring you along, let you see it as I move across it. Anyhow, it is 5:45, 5:43. And I got some distance to go, so I will put you away and get my electronics turned on, and I will head out. Got my rain jacket on. Felt a little breeze a couple times. I'm using it as a windbreaker. It's supposed to be clear and sunny today. Highs around 80, I believe. I'll be off the trail before then, hopefully. Not a lot of water on the trail today, according to the Far Out app, so we'll see what we get. All right, here's a concrete monument. Carbon County, 1967. Can't make out what that says, something lands. Okay, don't know what that's for. Maybe a concrete boundary marker back in the day. Oh. Yeah. So I've been almost a mile on the trail so far this morning, just to give you an update. And so far it's been on this forest road, which has been pretty nice. Starting to get a little sketchy in the moment, as far as roads go. But has made for a nice intro to the trail today. Okay, came across a sign for Bear Rock. I guess that's what that is. Okay, so you've seen Bear Rock. Yeah, same sign on both sides of the tree. Okay, so that forest road lasted just a little bit over a mile and a quarter before it just abruptly stopped and turned into just a regular Rocksylvania hiking trail. Okay, I'm just getting warmed up, so I think I'm gonna shed my rain jacket. It served its purpose, kept me warm until I warmed up. You know, there's a saying, be bold, start cold, and I've done that before, but it seems like the older I get, the less I want to follow that advice. But there is something to it. All right, I'll put you away and take my jacket off and then continue on. Well, just to bring you back, it's time to start climbing a bunch of these rocks. So there's a white blaze up there in the tree. So this is my path that I got to take today. And pretty soon I'll be approaching Knife's Edge, which is just a lot more of this stuff, just set on edge. Just a continuation. Got a blaze there and one up there. Maybe get some views here a little bit. Okay, I was right. There are some views here. Nice. Okay, let's get back on trail. All right, I am climbing up there, which I suspect may be the beginning of the Knife's Edge. Okay, I am up on the Knife's Edge, and I get to walk along this edge here for a while. This ridge line. All right, I gotta put the phone away. I need my hands. Just another view. I came from down there, back that way, and I'm going this way still. I don't know how long this knife edge lasts, as far as distance wise. Time wise, it's anybody's guess. Oh, there's a view for you. Similar to the last one, same side of the ridge.
Distance 0.25. All right. I don't, the blaze is up top there, but I don't see a good path for going that way. I think this looks like a little better one, cutting around here. At least they're nice enough to put blazes very frequently along this knife edge, so it kind of lets you know where you're supposed to be walking. Oops. Almost missed the double blaze. I got to turn here. All right, am I done with it? I don't know. Right now I'm going down. Just another quick view of the distance. So I just met a trail maintainer, and he's been up here cutting back some trees that have fallen. And so I thanked him very much for the hard work he does. I'm kind of curious. I heard him coming because he has a bear bell dangling from his back of his pack. So I could hear that bell jingling long before I seen him. But so we chit-chatted for a little bit. But he carries chainsaws and saws and comes here and cuts back stuff. I just crossed over a log that he plans on cutting down or cutting out. But he also had a kind of like a crossover sack with a dog in it. Little kind of foo-foo dog. I guess that's his companion when he's out here doing his work. All right, I need to put this away because these rocks are yeah, these rocks are kind of precarious to walk on. And I got a ways to go down yet on these. Here's an opening where the power lines come through. Let me walk over here. Okay, let me zoom in just a little bit. Quite the view down there. So this is the second forest road that I've got to walk on today. This started right when I left the power lines where I had the last video clip. And I think I've been going for about a half mile, maybe more on it so far. A little bit up and down, but it's gradual to support the vehicle, so it's been very decent going. So I just passed a hiker I met yesterday, goes by the name of Water Slide, and so he recognized me and me saying that. So he was telling me that this goes pretty good up till Allentown Shelter, which is 3.5 miles away or something like that. And then after that it's Pennsylvania Rocky, you know, a little bit smooth, medium, small, large rocks, and looks to probably be the next 7 miles or so down to where Brother John will be picking me up. So I'll enjoy this 2-track while I got it, and but the rocky stuff I've done before, so no big deal. Okay, here's another one of these concrete markers. Skykill, West Pennsylvania Township, 1963. Alright, just came out on this road, crossing the trail here, or crossing the road, pick up the trail again. I just had my 3rd or 4th segment of 2-track I've been walking on. And it looks like once I get up here a little ways, I see a gate. So chances are I'll be back on another 2-track again. This has been pretty cruisy. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Huh. Somebody built up a rock wall here. Norovirus alert. I wonder how long that's been up there. Huh. Okay, right there is the Allentown Shelter. Now there's an interesting pile of rocks. Huh. I see a white blaze right in front of me. I'm not sure where it goes, where the trail goes. Well, doesn't look like it goes over the rock. You just got to find a way around the rock. All right, let's go. All right, so I came from that way, and I've been going over all these rocks. There's a white blaze, and I'm continuing that way. You can only imagine how many snakes might be under these rocks. I mean, that's one of those things you just don't think about. You just keep moving, kind of keep your eyes open, but All right, put the phone away. I think this place is called Dan's Pulpit. I don't see anything that looks like a pulpit, but it is quite the view. All right, now I got to find a blaze. I think the trail goes off that way, but I don't see any blazes just yet. Let's go find one. Well, this is the only water source that I've come across today on the trail. And it looks delightfully refreshing. And if I had more than a mile to go, I would stop. But as it is, I only got a mile to go and I got a little bit left in my bottle, so I will continue. So I got that much. That'll get me a mile. And Brother John will be picking me up, and he has water waiting for me in the RV, or in the SUV. All right, up that way and finish this day. It's supposed to be a 16.4 mile day. I actually have 1 mile to go. Well, I don't think that was directed to me, but I'll take it. Thank you very much. Now, for not having water all day, the last 1.25 miles has been a lot of water. A couple nice streams and a lot of little rivulets running down the side of the trail. All right, I got about a 1/2 mile to go, I think, or less. There's a little bridge up ahead. I'll bring you back. Yeah, so here's this nice little river. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. And a nice bridge to cross on. Yeah. Ain't that pretty? All right. We come down here and where to? Oh, there's a white blaze. Well, look what I see. I should say, look who I see. There's Brother John from Brother John's RV Support and Shuttle Service.
Big wander. Coming up the trail. Finishing up for the day.
Oh my goodness.
Woohoo.
What a day.
Yep.
All right. Let's get into our chariot and go home.
Yeah.
All right, so we are here at, what road is this? Hawk Mountain Road. And just down the street from Eckville Shelter. And we passed that yesterday. We'll pass it again today. Okay, so 16.4 mile day done. It is 1:03. So that's 7 hours and 20 minutes. Okay. All right. There's the car. And I'm going to call it done for today. Thank you very much for coming along.